Aye.
Aye. Minutes are approved. Item number 1 is approval to award a Public Works contract to Civil Works for the Waterfall Roadway Drainage Improvement Project. The total is $155,000. Mike, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Asking to move forward with this recommendation. If you'll remember, this was one of the neighborhood drainage projects that we brought to you a few months ago. This one in particular, we had budgeted $250,000 for. So we're very pleased with the low bid that we've got. We received bids from four different companies, and Civil Works was the lowest responsive bidder. There's just a little excerpt of the plan set where we're going to be adding some drainage structures and tying into some existing storm sewer in this location. But very pleased that this came in under our anticipated budget.
That's real good. It came in that low.
Yep.
That's good. That'll help us do some other stuff. Questions?
Most.
When they getting ready to start?
We're going to wait till after the holidays to start. Don't want to disrupt this neighborhood during the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays, so we're planning on having the contractor mobilized shortly after New Year.
First of the year.
All right, and then roughly how long you think it take?
30 to 45 days max, depending on weather.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 1 is approved. Item number 2 is approval. Balancing change order with Taylor Electric for the University Boulevard East Bridge Lighting Project. Deductive total of $50,000. Zach, welcome.
Good afternoon, Council.
Good afternoon.
Yes, this is a deductive change order for $50,000. This is the lighting project for the bridge going into Alberta. We put in 27 pedestrian-style lights and about 1,200 feet of fiber conduit.
That's a good thing.
Motion.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 2 is approved. Item 3 is approval to award the 2025 CMP lining project to Inliner Solutions. Total is $329,510. Zach?
Yep, so this is our 2025 CMP lining project. We've identified 3 locations across town to line. Let's see. First is Fredericksburg, which is in the Academy Drive subdivision. We have a 42-inch CMP pipe we've had to patch the road and try to patch the pipe a few times, so this will line that pipe under the road. The next is two 36-inch CMP pipes. This is in the Woodland Forest subdivision on Redbud Lane, just south of Paul Bryant High School. And then the last is a 72-inch pipe that's in it's on crossing Bellevue Drive in the Skyland Park subdivision. This ties into the Bellevue Drive drainage pipe replacement that we did earlier, so this is going to line the rest of that pipe segment so we don't have any more failures like that section did.
Questions?
Zach, are we late in the year to be doing a 2025 CMP lining project, or is this one of a succession of projects?
I think we typically do these once a year, so this one fell this year. I think last year we did the 2024 when it went into 2025. So this one will go into 2026 during construction, but
this is it for the year?
yes, sir.
I have no other questions.
Motion. Second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Item 3 is approved. Item 4 is approval of a contract award with Dominion Construction for the runway and taxiway extension project. Total is $18,852,848.40. Jeff, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Like you said, we're requesting to award the construction contract to the runway 422 extension and taxiways to Dominion Construction Company in the amount of $18,852,848.40. This project is funded through a grant partnership with the FAA, ALDOT, and the city of Tuscaloosa. The improvements were identified in our airport master plan and are critical components of our long-term airfield development program. I've got a few slides here kind of just showing the overview of what's included in the project. Our bid results, we had 5 bids received, had a bid advertisement of around 49 days, and our recommended award to Dominion includes local contractors, Dominion themselves, ST Bun, and the TTL is a subcontractor for us in our resident project management, our own field representation throughout the projects. Project scope is 495 days to extend the runway, also the parallel taxiways. We'll be able to upgrade our electrical vault, relocate the FA's navigational equipment, realign water main, install casing for future sewer expansion, and also apply seal coat for the entire runway length so we don't have to come back in a year or two to do the remaining portion of the runway. Our benefits are to extend the runway and the taxiways for larger aircraft, improve airfield capacity and operational safety, and this will ultimately drive regional growth and support for future economic development. So here's the current layout of our runway on the south end of the airport, and then here's the overlay of the extension. And then the breakout of the funding, we started out with a $26 million of federal funding. It was 90% federal share at that time, so we went ahead and budgeted the most conservative at 10% of the city share if the state was unable to participate. Since then, they've modified that to 95% federal. The state has participated at 2.5%, so that will change our originally budgeted of $3 million down to $670,000 for this overall project. And there on the right, you'll see the kind of the breakout of not just construction, but the other professional services that are involved with this scale of a project. And then our timeline for this project there in the gray is where we are today from federal funding authorized to bid opening. Our next step is project award, is what we're here before you today. We have a construction admin work authorization for our engineer, and we project construction started in April of 2026 and construction completion in June of 2027.
Jeff, what is WA?
Work authorization.
And that's in
We'll be coming back to
December
council.
of 26 or December 25?
December 25. No, I'm sorry. December 25. You're correct. That's a typo on mine.
Okay.
I was thinking fiscal year 26.
So work authorization coming up next month and then construction in the spring.
We hope to be starting before April, just being the wet months and the amount of dirt work that's involved. Could start earlier than April, but that's just our projected timeline at
And
this
that
point.
extension was to 7,200 feet.
Going from 6,500 to 76, so
What
1,100.
can you get on 7,200 that you couldn't on 65?
Some of the aircraft we operate today, like our team charters, they can't use the full weight load of the aircraft. They'll be able to get almost 100% of their weight load, and now we'll be able to go up to a 767. And that's more specific to our cargo operations that we're looking down the road.
Okay.
That's good.
And we have representatives from both the contractor, Dominion, and our engineer is also here.
John?
Just my curiosity, is it gonna be hard to get the dirt? I mean, we've talked about how much dirt that
Yes, sir.
is. I mean,
Kentucky's got a bunch of dirt sitting there.
My understanding is that the source of material they have has already been pulled out of the ground.
okay,
They simply will just have to transport from their field site to the airport.
okay, 'cause that's a lot of dirt you got.
Other questions?
I just want to say, Jeff, thank you for all your work out at the airport.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Amazing job.
Been a lot of hard
Great
work.
job.
Been a lot of hard work. I know we have a 5-minute conversation here, but these guys have been putting thousands of hours. There's been over 100 people involved up to this step, and they deserve a lot of credit for that.
This is a huge project. I entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 4 is approved.
Thank you.
Item 5 is approval of professional services contract with Mimecast 365 Protect. Total not to exceed $67,237.86 for 1 year. Jason, welcome.
Thanks, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is a replacement of an existing product that does our email spam filtering. It's we feel it's a little more functional and a little less expensive than our current platform.
Questions?
Is this somebody we've done business with before?
No, sir. It's a
Why the change?
New company. We weren't 100% satisfied with our existing provider. We went out and demoed a number of solutions, and this is the one that we landed on.
Okay. Where's the money coming from?
This is from the IT software maintenance budget.
Okay. I don't have any other questions.
Got a motion on the table.
Second.
Second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 5 is approved. Item 6, approval of professional services contract with Target Solutions Learning. DBA Vector Solutions, total not to exceed $44,187.66 for 1 year. Chief Dell, welcome.
Good afternoon, council. This is a renewal of a training platform that we've been using for a few years. This keeps track of our EMT, but also our fire training hours. So this is reportable for our ISO ratings and also FAA, any of that training that needs to be done. This keeps track of that, but it also allows us to assign some of that training to the individuals within the department.
Questions?
Yeah, you lost me, Chief. One more time, please.
All right, so this is the platform that all of our guys can log into. The training staff assigns them a platform, so whether it's training on company level training, it could be on hose deployment, it could be on a policy that we have. They assign them that record is there, so that way when ISO comes in town and does our checks, we can quantify the hours that our guys have trained on. And that's on the fire and the EMS side on both of those.
Okay, is this new utilization of this particular company or?
No, sir, we've had this a few years, same company that we've got. It's just a renewal of that.
Okay. Motion.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 6 is approved. Our next Public Projects Committee meeting will be in 2 weeks on November the 18th. Is there any business to be brought before this committee? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor say aye.